In today's world, many retirees feel confident in their retirement savings, but an overlooked danger could be lurking just around the corner. We're talking about tax traps, unexpected taxes that could drastically erode your hard-earned savings. Maybe you've spent years working, saving, and planning for your dream retirement. You've put your money into an IRA or 401k, thinking that it's secure and tax-deferred. But did you know that there are specific tax traps that could leave you with less than you expect when you retire? And believe it or not, these traps aren't just hypothetical. They're happening every day to retirees just like you. Let's dive into 3 of the most dangerous retirement tax traps and, more importantly, how to avoid them, so you can protect your nest egg and keep your retirement secure. 1. The required minimum distribution, RMD, trap. One of the most common retirement tax traps happens when the IRS forces you to start withdrawing money from your retirement accounts, whether you're ready or not. It's called the required minimum distribution, RMD. Here's the kicker. Once you reach 73, you're required to take a minimum withdrawal from your IRA or 401k every year. And the more you have in these accounts, the more you have to withdraw. But here's the catch. These withdrawals are taxable. So, imagine you've been living comfortably on a fixed income. Then, suddenly, the IRS says, "We need our cut." Your RMD can push you into a higher tax bracket and you'll pay more than you anticipated. Now, you might be thinking, I've got plenty of time to worry about that. But by not planning for it now, you could face a shocking tax bill in retirement. What can you do? You could consider a Gold IRA. When you roll over part of your retirement savings into a Gold IRA, you can avoid some of the tax burdens that come with traditional accounts. Gold is an asset that tends to hold its value, and by diversifying into physical gold, you could protect yourself against inflation and reduce your taxable withdrawals. 2. The Social Security tax trap. Another sneaky tax trap many retirees fall into involves their Social Security benefits. Did you know that up to 85% of your Social Security benefits could be taxable? And the worst part is, you might not realize this until tax season rolls around. Here's how it works. If you have other sources of income, like from a 401k withdrawal, rental income, or even part-time work, your Social Security benefits could become taxable. The more you earn, the higher the portion of your Social Security income that's taxed. So, what can you do to minimize this tax burden? First off, consider moving a portion of your savings into a Gold IRA. Gold isn't subject to income tax in the same way that cash withdrawals from traditional accounts are. By using gold as a hedge, you can reduce the amount of taxable income from your other retirement assets. It's one of the smartest ways to shield your retirement income from the IRS's prying eyes. 3. The early withdrawal penalty trap. For many retirees, there's one major temptation: accessing funds early. Whether it's an unexpected medical bill or a home repair that just can't wait, it can be tempting to dip into your retirement accounts. But here's a harsh reality. If you take money out of your IRA or 401k before you're 59 wants to, you'll face a hefty penalty, 10% on top of the regular income tax. It may seem like a quick fix, but if you don't plan for these withdrawals carefully, you could end up with less money than you intended. One way to avoid this trap is by diversifying your retirement funds. A Gold IRA gives you the option of holding physical gold, which isn't subject to early withdrawal penalties in the same way cash in an IRA is. Gold offers an extra layer of flexibility, giving you the security of having a hard asset that holds its value even when your other assets are subject to penalties. So, how can you protect your hard-earned retirement savings from these traps? Well, it all starts with being proactive. Many retirees don't think about the taxes they'll face until it's too late, but by understanding these traps and planning ahead, you can avoid them entirely. Let me share a quick story about Linda, a retiree from Arizona. Linda had been diligently saving for years in her 401k and IRA. She had no idea that when she turned 73, she'd be required to start taking RMDs, which would push her into a higher tax bracket. But after doing a little research, she learned about the benefits of a Gold IRA. By rolling over part of her savings into gold, she was able to avoid RMDs on that portion, protect her wealth from inflation, and keep more of her Social Security benefits untaxed. Linda is now enjoying her retirement without worrying about those nasty tax surprises. You've worked